everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley Lanese, and I blend motivation with spirituality so that you can get the best benefit out of it. Today's video is on the power of mirror work. We're going to talk about what it is, we're going to talk about how to do it, we're going to talk about how it's going to help you, and we're going to talk about how it's going to get you to be motivated and to have a spiritual ascension so that you can get mentally healthy and get your goals done. Let's get started. So, mirror work is a term in the spiritual community where you go in a mirror and you actively think about transformation and transcending. Mirror work is essentially intentional work where you go into mirrors and you do things that are transcendental and esoteric and spiritual. On the other side of that, mirror work can also be used for motivation. Mirror work can be a practical thing that you do where you look yourself in the eyes and you get serious about if you're going for your goals. You get serious about if you're actually putting your money where your mouth is or putting your goals where your audacity is, and if you're really going for what you want, doing what you say that you're going to do. And by doing the mirror work, you can get real with yourself and then get motivated, have accountability, and then be amplified. So without further ado, I'm so excited to let you know how to try this. When people first start mirror work, and the first step to mirror work is literally before you get into the shower or before you leave for work, look into your eyes, look into your pupils, which are sometimes thought as the window to your soul. But if you're more on the motivational side of things, your eyes are just where you keep it real with yourself. So look into your eyes and see what is inside. If it's sadness, then it's sadness. You can do things like grounding, which I've talked about here on this channel, to keep yourself sane and to keep yourself safe when you think of sad memories. But look into your eyes and connect with your soul. Connect with your ambition. Connect with your aura. That is the first step to mirror work, because as they say, when you can look people in the eyes, you build reciprocity, you build a love connection. So if you find it hard to look yourself in the eyes, you might be struggling with self-love. So mirror work is something that brings self-love to you and it brings accountability. The second step to mirror work is to do positive affirmations in the mirror. You can do positive affirmations in the mirror. You can do power poses in the mirror. Doing anything in the mirror. I don't know if you know this, but babies become self-aware because they look in mirrors. One of my good friends just had a baby, and at a certain age, the doctors say babies become aware of their own existence on a certain level of consciousness, so they need mirrors. The reason why we are self-aware is because we can look in a mirror and realize that's who we are. They've done studies with dolphins. Dolphins seem self-aware because of the way that they are in the mirror with themselves. When you're in the mirror and you're like trying to test things out, that's because you have self-awareness. And that's definitely an extremely fun rabbit hole to go down if you've never heard about that. But the mirror is how we know that we are aware. I'm writing a book about mermaids. Mermaids are always looking into mirrors. So I actually studied the history of mirrors and how they became so popular in society, how they became in everyone's home. And it's crazy, actually. The first couple of mirrors were like, have you ever like looked into a pan and it kind of had a reflection? That's literally what mirrors used to be like. So it's a blessing that we even have mirrors. Mirrors are a luxury. The first ever mirrors were water, which says a lot about water and how transcendental water can be. But now that we have mirrors that actively reflect ourselves, spending time in front of the mirror builds self-awareness, builds self-love, gets you aligned onto your purpose. So standing in front of mirrors and doing meditations, doing positive affirmations, having soft eyes. when you do a meditation in the mirror where you just look at yourself. It's almost like your eyes are shut, but they're not because you're so focused on yourself. Like, keep your focused until you see the glow around yourself. Because if you really look at something for a long period of time and you pull your eyes away, you can sometimes see that like light stain that comes with it. Look at yourself for that long. Look at yourself in the mirror. Really get to know yourself. Love all of your flaws while you're standing there in the mirror. That's why this is great to do before and after the shower to see what you are really like and really about. If you like to listen to spiritual things or motivational things, another step to mirror work is writing things down. Wherever your mirror is, if that's in your bathroom or if you have more than one mirror, like I have a mirror right there, I have a mirror right there, I have a mirror in my bathroom. Wherever mirrors are, what I would implore you to do is to put sticky notes around so that you can quickly write something down. It can be something that comes to you. It can be something that you're listening to and it starts to say in the video, because stick it to your mirror so it's looking at you as you're looking at yourself. And let me really throw you through a spiral with this whole mirror work stuff, because I studied quantum physics for a while because I got so into it. And quantum physics states the many worlds theory, where there are infinite levels of realities that you can tap into at any moment in time based on the actions that you take. So when you think about that, I had this really transcendental thought that I feel will help you as you watch this, and I feel will help you transcend. I had this thought that as I was looking at myself in the mirror one day and I was looking into my eyes, what's fascinating about your eyes is that they're mirrors. When you look into the mirror and you're looking at your eye, even right now, the phone screen, and even without the phone screen, your reality is bouncing off of your eyes. Have you ever looked into someone's eyes and saw the reflection of yourself? Isn't it kind of wild to you on a spiritual level that you can see the reflection of yourself in someone else's eyes? And I'm a creative writer. I'm writing a book about mermaids. I already said that. But I thought about this story idea where like everyone's eyes were actually mirrors. Wouldn't that be wild? Like, it's so trippy to think about. But when I was standing in the mirror one day and thinking about the many worlds theory in quantum physics and how there are infinite numbers of timelines you can tap into right here and now, and the way that they say to do it is to take action. And you're probably like, wait a minute, Ashley, is that a real theory? It's a theory, so it hasn't been proven, but quantum physics is a credible science. So there's a theory in a credible science that there could be infinite number of realities that exist here and now that you can tap into. And the way that you do it, and a good way to do it with mirror work, if you want to get in touch with your higher self and do that inner healing, and on the motivational aspect, if you want to tap into your most successful self, when you're looking into your eyes, you have two eyes and both of your eyes are like mirrors. You can see the reflection of things in both of them. And if the many worlds theory is true, what if mirrors are literally like portals into the different realities? Like, that's so wild, because they say when you look into quantum mechanics and the many worlds theory, they asked a quantum physicist, well, how many realities would there be then? And he said, well, there's a reality for every cell, every single cell in your body dividing. It's literally infinite. So there's so many realities that look like this one, because every single cell in your body dividing has its own reality. The same thing's happening. I'm in another reality moving my hand like this over and over and over again. The only difference in those infinite number of realities is every single cell is doing a different kind of cell division than they were doing in this reality. And so if every single reality looks the same, or not every single one, but if there's, let's say, if there's like 100,000 realities that look just like this reality, then what if when I'm looking into the mirror, I'm just looking at another reality where a cell is dividing? And this is just a concept. I don't actually believe this. I like to flirt with ideas as a spiritual person. And I am providing this to you so that as you do your mirror work, you can get motivated and you can get spiritual at the same time, and kind of have these thoughts too, because these were like thoughts that I got from the universe that I want to give to you so they can give you value. So as you're looking in the mirror, you look into both your eyes, you see two different reflections. And then inside of this one eye, you see the little reflection of you. If you get really close to the mirror, you can see that inside of this one eye, you see you, and inside of that, as you're looking in the mirror, that little person has two eyes, but so does this one, and then that one, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. And so when you think about it and you're doing your mirror work, know that what you are capable of is unfathomable. Bringing in that motivation. Know that you can spiritually transcend. You can take a hold of your timelines. And you do this by doing mirror work. If you wake up every single day, I'm going to do positive affirmations in the mirror. I'm going to do transcendental work in the mirror. I'm going to go up to the wall and do power poses, which I have a video on, because I used to every single day do power poses in the mirror. I used to every single day do positive affirmations in the car. I used to every single day do meditations, and I still do meditations in the shower. I don't do this stuff every single day. I almost kind of do, because what I do is like every time I go into the mirror, now it's just this spiritual and motivational experience rather than like something that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wake up and do it today. It's more like ingrained into my brain because I've done it so many times. So I'm giving you this information because keeping sticky notes near your mirror, doing positive affirmations, getting connected with yourself, building that rapport, building that love is how you do mirror work. And mirrors are just such a magical object. And if you're one of those motivational people, because I blend those two energies and you're more on the motivational side of things, mirrors are a motivating object. They're an object to keep you accountable. Look at yourself. What do you see? Are you getting your goals done? Are you getting things accomplished? Are you on your path to your dreams, goals, and visions? Because I don't know if anyone's told you this, but if you listen to anything Oprah says, her speeches, in order to want your purpose and your vision to come true, you have to have some sort of spiritual connection. I'm not saying connect with any kind of religion or anything like that. What I'm saying is connect with something spiritually, because we are a part of something bigger than ourselves. Maybe you don't believe that. And if you can navigate life without believing that, I fully respect that, because I'm never trying to push those kinds of opinions on people. But you are an infinite being. You alone have the power to create your vision, just like you see a vision in your mirror. You can tap into your higher self in the mirror. You can tap into your lower self. You can tap into all different layers of yourself. Your reality is a reflection. So by doing mirror work, you go in the mirror and you see what you're reflecting. Would you go up to a mirror and be like, smile, try to draw a smile on the mirror to get you to smile? No. Internally, you would get yourself to smile, and then it's going to reflect back in the mirror. So realizing your reality is a reflection and then doing mirror work will show you what you're reflecting. When you stare at yourself for so long, you see the light stain when you rip your eyes away from it, which we could totally talk about how I think that's connected to your aura. When you do the light stain work and you pull your eyes away, when you do this, you start to spiritually align, and mirror work is such an amazing transcendental thing. Don't take my word for it. Start it, do it for 21 days. Comment down below if you want to know more about this topic. Like this video if you got anything out of it. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way until the end, and I will see you all in the next one.